Thank you. Speaker 3, Garrett Hamlin. I've been dying to give this speech. I've been dying to give this speech. Garrett Hamlin.
Did you know that Arizona has literally thousands and thousands of miles of stunning hiking trails? If you can make time on your calendar, you won't regret it. If you can't make time, well, what's stopping you? Madam Contest Chair, thank you. Toastmasters, friends. One day last May, I went out for a run on one of my favorite hiking trails. This run started out great, but then I felt something change in my body. And when I came home, my muscles were twitching all over, from my nose to my toes. It hasn't stopped to this day. It feels like a continual electrical storm throughout my body. I went over to the VA hospital to get this taken care of. They ran a smorgasbord of tests. They did a brain MRI. There was nothing there. No, what I mean is, they couldn't find the problem. Finally, I saw a civilian neurologist on December 2nd, just 4 months ago. This very educated doctor asked methodically excellent questions. He observed the twitching. He tested my feet and my hands. And he, boink, checked my reflexes. But then he got very serious all of a sudden, very quiet. He double-checked his work. Finally, looking rather defeated, he sat down, looked me in the eyes, and said, "I'm not going to sugarcoat this. You have ALS, Lou Gehrig's disease." "Doc," I asked, "what does that mean?" "It means," he said, "you only have about 3 years to live." "This is a terminal disease," he explained. "It's killing the nerves that control your muscles. So soon you will be unable to walk. Then you'll be unable to speak. And finally, you will be unable to breathe. There is no cure. I'm sorry." As reality sank in, I drove home in shock. I desperately Googled everything about ALS. I was searching for the cause. I was searching for a cure. I was searching for any hope at all. But what I learned is that ALS strikes us military veterans twice as often as civilians. I also learned that they have no idea what causes this. There is no cure. And most people die within 2 to 4 years. There's no beating ALS. As I came to grips with my new reality and adjusted my mindset accordingly, I set my mind on 3 priorities: faith, family, and friends. Faith. Let me tell you, there's nothing like knowing you're dying to really grow your faith. I have been praying more frequently and fervently than ever. Plus, I have an entire team of people praying persistently for me, because only a miracle from God can save me. Family. I had to tell my precious girlfriend Susan the bad news. You know what she did? She promised to stand by me to the end. She is one courageous woman. Oh, and I'm no fool. I put a ring on it. We're looking forward to getting married May 25th. Thank you. And friends. Madam Contest Chair, I'm a bit of an introvert, and most of my friends are Toastmasters. Yeah, that's why I just came back. I rejoined my old club, and it's so good to be back, even if it can only be for a short while. Faith, family, and friends. Now, that's what's important to me. But, as for my old to-do list and the burden of these tasks I never got around to, like remodel the bathroom, finish my master's degree, Empty my email inbox? No, there's not room in my short life for these burdens anymore. Here's my new mindset. Instead of hoping to get around to it someday, I weigh each task carefully. If it's really worthwhile, like faith, family, and friends, I put it on the calendar. And if it's not, I simply throw it away without feeling guilty. Now, I finally feel free to set my mind on what matters most and release the rest. You see, I have the ultimate short-timer's attitude because life is short. Can we talk about your mindset for a moment? Does your to-do list make you feel burdened and guilty? Are you missing out on what matters most? Well, what if the doctor looked you in the eyes, said your days are numbered? If that happened, what would you suddenly make room for on your calendar? What burdens would you finally feel free to just throw away? What new choices would you make in your life? Newsflash, we're all dying, right? Whether we know our expiration date yet or not. But come on, really? Are you living like you're dying? Friends, my prayer for you is that you will choose to live like you are dying before you get the bad news. We know dying is inevitable. And we know that living, really living, is just a mindset. Well, what's stopping you? Matter of context, Jeremy.